All right, you're welcome to this model. In this model, we're going to continue with the topic we've started before, that is trending market. It's going to be the part two of um, that topic. So let's quickly dive in. All right. So in the first part of trending market, on the lesson on the trending market, we started with explaining this basic chart that the support actually began here and price actually went all the way to this point until it found resistance, and price came back down to actually retest that, to come back to that support. Okay, all right. So price came back to that former support, and price again went up and went again to that resistance, to that resistance point until it actually, moved down very impulsively, breaking through the former support. Okay. And what did we say? That when price break through the support, now that is what that the market is in the downtrend. And here we found that price, retraces. It found support here and retraces to the upside, but the retracement could not, get to this resistance that caused this, impulsive move that broke through the support. It simply just, it just came back to that particular point, and price was plummeted again, breaking through the support, once again. Now, in this scenario, we say that the market is what is in the downtrend. Why? Because price is simply just, impulsively breaking the support. Okay, impulsively breaking the support. All right, let's quickly see how this looks on a chart. Okay, uh, uh, as you can see here, like I told you the other time, that when you open up a chart, the first place you want to start, looking at the chart from is actually your left hand side. Your left hand side, you know, that's exactly where the entire gist actually starts from. Okay, now this is the support. That is actually the price, the last price before a rally to the to the upside. So when price got to this highest point, it began to what? It began to down. So this particular point is what? Is your resistance. This your support. This is your resistance. I hope you're following this. So price came back, came back down to this particular place and found a small rally before it got to this. It just formed a small rally to the upside, which is actually a retracement. you know just I mean do did whatever it is it has to do, and again plummeted to the downside, breaking through, you know breaking through this particular okay. Now, so the price again found support at this point because a retracement actually happened. This is a bullish candle. It means that it's actually what? It retraced to the upside. All right. So there is a support here, and price again what broke through that support impulsively to the downside to found a new low. Right now, there's another, you know, retracement from here. These are bullish candles, okay, and it they actually got to this particular point, found another level of resistance, and again broke through particular support here. Now, when you are having this series of lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, you have in this diagram, okay, you would call that kind of trend what? Downtrend. Why? Because the price kept breaking kept breaking support, get impulsively it just kept breaking support points in the market. So when you look at that, you say that the market is actually in downtrend. Even just merely looking at the chart, you can see that generally the market is what? The market is actually moving to the downside. All right, let's quickly move on. All right, okay. So the next thing we want to talk about when we're talking about the trend market is actually the uptrend market. Okay. Now, basically, you can see that the market actually starts rallying to the upside from this particular point. So this is our first support. Okay, because that is the point where price began to move up. Okay, now price got to this particular point and it began to what? To retrace to the downside. So what do we call this place? This is our resistance. Okay, that's our resistance point. Why? Because that is where price got to before it began to move to the downside. Now, got to this particular point and it impulsively moved to the upside again, breaking through the resistance point. Okay. Now, this is a what? A support. This are support number one. This another support. Okay. So the price actually moved to the upside, found resistance at this point, you okay, and it moved back down. That is a retracement, right? This is your impulsive move. This is your retracement. And at this point again, it found support. Okay, it found support, then it moved up impulsively to the upside again, breaking through the former resistance, and on like that. So when you have a market that is breaking through um, resistance points, that their support is actually what is actually protected, but always violating, always breaking through the resistance point. You call that kind of market what? Uptrend. When you have a series, when you have markets where you are having a series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, like we have here. This is an higher high. So yeah, this is a higher high, higher low. Why? Because this low did not, violate the low, the former low that is actually up there. Instead, this higher high was what? Was violated to form a new high. Okay? To form a new high. So we have an higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. All right. Okay, so let's quickly move on here. All right. So this is how an uptrend looks on a chart. Okay. Like I've been saying before, now that we have to start looking at the chart from what? From the left hand side. And what we can see here, this was the highest point the price got to before it began to, retrace to the downside. Okay. So these are our resistance, right? And of course, the market got a support at this point. Why? Because that was actually the last point. That was the last price the market got to before it began to rally, to the upside. But as you can see, if you trace that our resistance, eventually, it actually got broken to the upside, right? It got broken to the upside. Don't mind my drawing, please. But it's actually got broken to the upside, right? So the resistance has been broken. So we have our higher low at the base. Now we have a new high. Now that new high that we have up here is what's called higher high. Okay, higher high, because it broke through the former resistance. Okay, so price got into this particular point and back, but it didn't violate our support that was actually up here, that was actually up down there before it moved impulsively to the upside, breaking this resistance once again. Can you see? So resistance has been broken. A new resistance was formed here, but look at what happened again. Price simply just what went up impulsively and break that resistance again to the upside. Okay, the resistance was broken to the upside, and there you have another retracement. Okay, and there you have another low in this particular place, another support. Okay, that support here produced a new high. So in an uptrend, what do you have? You have a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. How do you recognize that? It is very simple. You just have to locate where is the resistance point, where is the support point. If the market is consistently breaking the resistance to the upside, it means that you are in an uptrend. If the market keeps breaking the resistance to the upside, then you are dealing with an uptrend market. I hope this is very clear. If it is not clear, if it's not clear enough, you can go through these lessons over and over again until you get it. Okay, so let's quickly look um, at other things. I'm going to catch you at at the other hand. So this is going to be the end of this particular lesson. Right now, I see you in the next one.